What's up, guys? I am back, and I'm on my actual computer this time, and I'm tired. And let's get this party started. Backlord Wookies full. I'm really expecting this. I was kind of expecting a Chaos 2. This is April and April Fool's month, but no complaints here. The first thing right here is red. Double A, chocolate bars. You give you a Steven Septic and Hot. Kind of a pretty sort of expected team, in my opinion. It's pretty good for this type of event. 5-up being one of the stronger contenders for this, since there's no S tiers, and he's been putting up some numbers recently. Let me just look this up. You can see 13th and 15th, then he just came back and he just started dominating. Got 5th, 10th, outplacing Wolfie in this one. By the way, 3rd and 5th. That's pretty impressive, if I'm being completely honest. He's been putting up a lot of numbers, and I'm really sad he's not in MCC, so what he can do in that, because MCC is a lot lower comp. Well, recently, I don't know, I feel like MCC, like Canvas, is a little bit different, but they got 5-up, and Gumi has shown her weight. She got top 10 in the Twitch Office Block Wars. Steven is a newcomer, and I feel like this is a pretty good event for newcomers, just more of a weaker comp. Starter bars, Bennett, come back. That way he's also come back, and he's like pretty good. So, looking forward to see what his team does, and it is a pretty strong contender for Shock. Next up, we have the Fighters, Sneak Stag, Poston Med, Rev Scarecrow, White, and Bernicky. So, it's definitely a funny team, probably the funniest team here. We got Sneak and White, so that's kind of instantly makes it a pretty funny team. Got another pretty strong player here, Sneak, who has really been doing really well in Minecraft events recently. He does really well in Block Wars as well. He got like 13th, 14th around there last event. It's pretty good. He rarely drops below 15th, 16th around there in the normal Block Wars, so he's definitely a top 5 contender for this event. You got some people here. This is like an all. Here's the thing. This team is a little bit weaker compared to the other teams, in my opinion. However, there's not a single weak. Not weak player. I'm not really a weak player in this type of event on this team, of course, because there's no newcomers. All these people have played in a Block Wars before. So, in my opinion, that instantly makes this team have a big edge above all the other ones. Get out of here! Alright, so, Thunders. Grand Hubert making his return. Lily Aggie. Wolfie! Fucking over and Andre. So, pretty cool team here. And this team has Wolfie on it, which is, in my opinion, there are 3 first individual contenders, and there's Wolfie 5-up, and then one more to get to in the next team. And I think it's gonna be Wolfie. Now this team is like a little bit has like weaker players compared to the other ones. Similar to Orange, definitely come, and they have Wolfie, which just puts like a big bump up, because he's a really solid player, especially in an event with no S tiers. So he'll probably get first individual, and that alone will bump this team up huge. And I'm not saying the rest of the players are bad, by the way, just wanted to point that out. And next up we have the final first individual contender, which is Sleepy, Nakabashi Yoshi, Fan, Mori, and Reino. This is a FBS team and another one for Sleepy, Masayoshi, and Rainier. You got Aramori, which is like a Marvel Rivals person, I think is what Wolfie said. Fantan making a return from Block Wars Rookies 1, and I really liked Block Wars Rookie 1 Green. That was an hilarious team. And got to see Fan back after all this time, after like 2 years or something like that. Is it really? Like, it's been like a year and a half. Oh my gosh! But yeah, this is actually a really strong team because Sleepy and Masayoshi and Reinho in this type of event is very, 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 very strong. Masayoshi got like 12 in the last Block Wars. Rookies. Yeah, he got 12 and he got 0 points in a game. And this is him, like, he played Block Wars before. He played it Block Wars 6 a long, long time ago, which makes you feel very old. Now I think it's his time to shine, and he's like top 5 contender. He is a very solid player, and I love to see Masayoshi in Minecraft events. So it's just kind of tempted me to lean towards watching this team. However, I usually tend to watch Sneak for Block Wars. I watch Feinberg and MCC and Sneak for Block Wars. So I don't know which team I'll watch. This one or this one. So but I don't know. You're not here to see which team I'm watching. You're here to see my predictions and stuff. So next up, we got the Archers. Strong team. Ruben, Crimson, May, Cottontail, and Giga. I was shell-shocked when I saw Cottontail. Like, what? For Block Wars Rookies 2? The greatest Block Wars event of all time. In my opinion, is Block Wars Rookies 2. So seeing Cottontail return after all this time, oh my gosh. And no newcomers on this event too. And pretty solid players. Like Giga got like 19th or something like that last event. I'm not 100% sure. I'm too lazy to pull up Block Wars website again. May got 11th. Crimson had a really good first performance, which really helped to boost Pink up into Shockwave. And we got Ruben here, which has been shown some significant great performances. And this is a pretty strong team for this type of event. So be on the lookout for the Aqua Archers, guys, if there's any participants watching this. Alright, so we got the Blue Bandits. Number 2, Big Vic, which is a sub. I could have waited to tomorrow, but like, I felt okay. Exumi and Emerald. I don't think I said this last time, so I apologize. This team's really strong because it has life steal. Like, what? What? Now, I'm also just gonna go ahead and put my predictions out, even though I know Big gets a sub. Because I'm assuming Wolfie is gonna balance the team out still, so be around the same skill level. Unless he puts like friggin' like Feinberg in or something. Like that. And if he does something like that, then I'll put like a YouTube short out on Saturday updating my predictions. So, really looking for that. But this is a strong team, big Minecraft essential team. But an event like this, it's pretty dang strong. And next up we got Full Pixie, Hackerling, Fur, CA, and LME. They got a hacker on their team, bro, so they're just gonna win. They got Dream on their team. All the other teams are just done for. But it's a pretty good contender because you got Fur, pretty good player. I think he got top ranked or something like this season, which is pretty good. You got CA who got top 10, top 8. His first time playing last Rookies, which is a way stronger roster than this. Granted, he did have Sandwich Lord. Point still stands. And I think this is a pretty good team overall. And they all really know each other very well. So this team's going to have like the best chemistry out of all of the teams. So that alone is going to boost it up. So we got the Pink Knights, which is Emily, Bogar, SK, Flats, and Anthos. This is another FPS team, like a Marvel Rivals team, I think. Again, this is what Wolfie said. Pretty cool. Got SK, got Anthos, pretty good duo for this type of event. And got Bogar, who has been playing his way. And apparently Flats has been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. Again, this is according to Wolfie in his video. Yeah. Cool team. Alright, give me a second here, and I'll do my predictions. And I am back with my predictions. So in last place, I'm probably still gonna have to put the Fighters. I get that there's no newcomers. There's no newcomers. I keep saying there's newcomers. I keep wanting to say that, so I apologize. But there's no newcomers on this team. But I still feel like compared to the other ones, they are a bit weaker. I was kind of trying to avoid say that whenever I was seeing this team, but I mean, yeah, it's a bit weaker compared to the other teams, and yeah, that kind of weighs it down. a good bit, and honestly, I think the same thing kind of goes with yellow. They got Wolfie on it, which is a big buff, but I still feel like this team lacks in some parts, but who knows? You don't really know until the day of the events, and there's a lot of factors that can lead to perform. Next up, we got pink. Not bad. I can see this team getting a bit higher than this, but 2 newcomers and 2 people who played Blockers before, but they're not nearly as experienced as other players, which definitely, I don't know. And one of them is one of their top players, so that kind of, yeah, contributes to this team's whisper just a little bit. But and most of this comes down to the fact that the other teams are a bit stronger, in my opinion. So next up, I am going to have to go with purple and red. I mean, the chemistry is definitely there. They got Fur and CJ on it. It's a pretty good duo for this type of event. But I feel like just compared to the other teams, it does lack a little bit. Not good. Unfortunately, with the Bandits, you got Dirtbow and Zam, which is very good for this type of event. But I think it really just comes down to the fact that these 3 teams are, and third, I'm going to put comments, yeah, Fala and Gumi, solid duo, but Archer second and Green first. That is my predictions. Yeah, let's move on to this. Let me brainstorm this. Where's Ruben? I always forget. So 10th place, I'm going to put Ruben, because this team's getting to Shockwave. I'm going to put SK in 9th, and May in 8th. I'm just gonna put May in 7th and Gooby in 8th. And we'll swap these 2. Fur. Wait, I take that back. SK. Yeah, these are my predictions. Hopefully, I don't really have much to say, mostly just based on teams and skill alone. So, that is all. That's Saturday, which is kind of crazy, but